Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live for this afternoon's live stream where we're going to be jumping into some arena and Marvel Contest of Champions and having a little bit of fun, boys. Like, today is a scorching day in the UK. We've just had an insane game in the World Cup. You know, I'm not the biggest football fanatic, but I've been following a little bit of the World Cup, man, and yeah, went very well there. So the spirit of England is very much alive today, ladies and gentlemen. But welcome to some of the first people to join us today. We have so many people already. Oh my goodness. Kobe, Aporbo, Aziz, SCN, Joeman, Nono, Nane, Pixel, Herbalizer, Champion Nova, Pro Z, Not, Adik, Mateo, Mate, Jack, Rian. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up and welcome today. Hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic Sunday. Your boy, as always, if you're not hanging on a Sunday as a 23-year-old man, you know, you're not doing it quite right, lads. And your boy, he's suffering a little bit today, but it's all right. You know, we've had a few cups of tea, we've had a bacon sandwich. Like, we're soaking it up, lads. We're soaking it up. We'll be in absolute top condition in no time, and have an absolutely wonderful glass of water here as well. But boys, my ears are still ringing, man. Oh gosh, the music last night was so loud, but it's so rubbish as well. It's like somebody took all the tracks from 2012 that were absolute shite and just put them on a playlist. It was just so bad, man. There were no bangers at all. Like, so disappointed, man. So disappointed. But then again, it is Camberley, boys. It is Camberley, so like, you know, if you're looking for a good night out, stay away from Camberley in England. Go somewhere like Bournemouth. Bournemouth's great, man. I really like Bournemouth. It's a proper good time. Just beat God of War on War difficulty, and I've lost my sanity. Congratulations. I don't really have an idea of the scale of that feat of accomplishment, Kobe, but it sounds painful, man. It sounds painful, so congratulations on pushing through there. Oh, John, dude, I'm glad you liked the CEO video. I was a little bit nervous uploading that yesterday. I was like, oh, bro, is this CEO video a little bit too real? Is it a little bit too savage? But it's all in good fun, man. All in good fun. Like, I really enjoy making those videos. They're just such a good time, mate. They're such a good time, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy watching them as well, and some people got some good chuckles out of them. See, what's the best way to get 4-star crystal shards? Oh, I need to do an updated guide soon, man, on how to farm 4-star characters. It's definitely on my list of things to do. So yeah, hopefully I can get it done soon, man, because I haven't done an updated one in a little while now. I think it's been like a year or something, or at least 9 months or so. So yeah, I want to get like an updated 4-star farming guide out for 2018. But yeah, have a look in the next week or so. Oh, thank you very much. Dude, I love my Starknout Spider-Man. I'm thinking about what to take up to rank 5, because at the end of this Alliance War season, I can have another rank 5 character. I know who I want to take up, ideally. I'm very tempted to take up Void at the moment, because I really like Void. And especially as a 5-star, you know, he does have a bit of an accelerated level in comparison to the 4-star one, because the effectiveness of his signature ability goes even higher. So yeah, can do some very nice stuff. And hey, what is up, Champion Nova? Dude, thank you very much for this first super chat of the day. Let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale. And Champion Nova says, smash that like button, then like the stream. Dude, thank you so much, man. Massively appreciate that. Alright, let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale of the day. Right, there we go. Dollar Daddy of the day, or blubberiest whale, actually. Champion Nova. Not too bad, man. Does Morningstar need to be awakened? Not at all. She's got a lot of the core stuff that, you know, really makes her desirable unawakened. But her awakened ability is very nice to have, because she'll, like, mirror buffs whenever the opponent has them. When it comes to its fury, regeneration, and something else. I think the other thing might be armor, but I might be incorrect on that one. But I know it's at least fury and regeneration, and those are the two really useful ones. So, yeah, she gets a little bit of regeneration and fury of her own when the opponent triggers it, and there are quite a few matchups, you know, where stuff like that comes into play, and also, like, additional nodes that will trigger stuff like regeneration. So, yeah, it just helps Morningstar that a little bit more. When it's New York Comic Con, it's at the start of October. I think it's October 5th till October 9th. I might be slightly off on those dates, but it's around that time period. But, bro, I'm buzzing for New York Comic Con. We're going to have such a fun time there. Like, I can't wait to see all the other YouTubers again in the community, man. Because the Marvel, it was just so much fun last year. There was so much good banter. Like, yeah, it's just a great time, man. Really, really great time. A lot of cheeky banter in the Marvel Contest of Champions community. Definitely, man. So much of it. Because, yeah, especially with, like, Kabambi in there as well, and I feel like, you know, the banter has progressed on quite a bit since then, so I'm interested to see the state of, New York Comic Con 2018 and exactly what is being planned. If Kabam are still going, which I certainly hope they are, man. Be a fun-ass time. So, yeah, we'll have to see, boys, we'll have to see. Yeah, Shimo, dude. I actually, very oddly, because like I never watched football, man, but I been getting into a little bit for the World Cup, supporting England. But yeah, man, that was the incredible first half. Oh, thank you very much, Becky. Appreciate the kind of words. I'm glad you've been enjoying some of the videos. What I think about Superior Iron Man as an uncheap 4-star, a little bit rubbish, mate. He's not really doing too much. Like, Superior Iron Man, even when Awakened, doesn't really have a huge amount of potential in the current state of the game. Like, there are much better characters. But have a look at Best Champions 2018. The May, was it the May update, or did we do? I don't think we've done a June update, but we did a May update as the last one, and that's the most up to date video. Yo, what is up, my boy Rip93 Ford? Hope you're doing well. I have 20 5-star Sig Stones about to expire. Do I put them into my Awakened Hulk or use a generic Awakening gem on Stark Spidey, Dr. Voodoo, or Star-Lord, and use stones on one of them? Damn, man, that is a question and a half. I probably wouldn't put them into Hulk, just because, yeah, they're just not really going to get too much benefit, longer-term benefit on Hulk. It really depends, like, you know, what out of those characters is your preferred option and what ranks they're at. Like, I think Stark Spidey is, you know, the best character for the most scenarios out of those, but he doesn't necessarily need to, you know, be Awakened, but it does help quite a lot. You know, if you are bringing like 5-star Stark and on Spider-Man into tier 1 Alliance War, then, you know, he's really, really good to have Awakened and will benefit you there. But yeah, it depends how much you like Voodoo as well, because Voodoo is really good when Awakened, man, and benefits very nicely from those signature stones. And if you feel like you need a champion like Star-Lord, or you really like Star-Lord, there could be an argument made there. I wouldn't say like any one of those options is necessarily like a bad option to use a generic gem on. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough one there, Rip93. But I'd have a think about, you know, which one is going to benefit you the most for whatever you're trying to do at the moment. Because I do believe that an argument could be made for every single one of those characters, depending on, you know, what you're trying to achieve next. Seen as 5-star Sabretooth, good? Of course he is, mate. My goodness. Yeah, he's awesome, man. Sabretooth is really, really good and doesn't need to be Awakened as well to be like a really, really, really good character to play. If you want to use him on Alliance War Defense on like something like a regeneration node, then yeah, ideally he does need to be Awakened. But when you just play in the character, you just, yeah, don't need him Awakened. You get a press pass. I hope I do to get him for free. Oh yeah, man, of course. Of course. Like once you get I think how many YouTube subscribers was it? Like, I think the lowest sub count person that got press pass last year out of the MCOC community that I can remember, I think Yeet got one at like, I think he's like at 7 or 8k or close to 10k around that time. I can't quite remember, but yeah, I think they generally, a lot of events and venues, they look for, depending on the scale of it, like some smaller ones will look for like over about 1,000, but yeah, when it comes to bigger ones, it's generally stuff like 10,000. Or if it's a really, really big one, like E3, for example, they require, like, what was it, 100,000 or something? My goodness, quite a bit, man, quite a bit. But again, Champion Nova, dude, thank you very much again for another super chat. Let's get you updated there as $4. Appreciate it, man. Last 6 hours, I'm unable to log in. Any tips, dude? I have no idea, man. I haven't heard of any login issues to the best of my knowledge today so far, so I'm a little bit in the dark on how to help you there, Stanley. But, dude, hopefully you get it figured out soon. And let me know if you figure out what it is. Oh, what's that? I got one at 1.3k this time, but people with thousands more were denied. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. It's super weird, because I know, like, last year as well, there was a point where, like, Dave couldn't get a press pass, and he was on, like, 20-something K, and, you know, Yeet got his on 8K, so it seems like a really, really weird selection process that they go through, and I've no idea how they they quantify it. But yeah, I know E3 is pretty straightforward, and a lot of events, like, will say for influencers to have, like, you know, this amount of subscribers or something. The New York Comic Con, mate, no idea. I heard Hector got one. Oh, is Hector going to be at, New York Comic Con as well? It's going to be a good time, man. Dude, the New York Comic Con crowd is just crazy. There are so many people going this year. I'm buzzing, man. It's that Marvel Contest of Champions booth was busy last year, especially on the first day. There was a queue wrapping around it, but then toward the end of the weekend, when it got to, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was really quite a bit quieter. So yeah, just as a tip, ladies and gentlemen, it was packed on Thursday last year. Thursday was such a mega day. I remember like walking up to the booth with Killer, and we just had, we were waiting in line, and just had all sorts of people coming up, and it was so nice, man. Everybody was so incredibly lovely there. What a great time. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this year. It's not too far away now as well. It's only, what is it? Is it 3 and a bit months? 2 and a bit months? 3 and a bit? Yeah, 3 and a bit months, man. Damn, so close, so close. It's gonna be a good time. I'm always certain of it. Hey, Seatin, what's on the 4th of July? Is something good happening then? So the 4th of July last year was a notable date because on the 4th of July, the best offers of the year were served up. Like the 4th of July offers, the year before that, it was all about Cyber Monday. But last year, it was all about the 4th of July. Because, yeah, we had, like, some awesome offers on July 4th last year. And then when it came to Cyber Monday, like, the offers were, like, fairly mediocre. Like, they were worse than the 4th of July offers. So, yeah, that is maybe the upcoming whale milking fiesta. We'll have to see. Can we get some Twitter love for my man Yeet OS? It's his birthday today. Oh my gosh, Hector, dude. Even I wasn't aware of this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, tweet at Yeet OS on Twitter now. Your man. Wish him a happy birthday, man. How old is Yeet now? Is he 20 today? 20, 21, 19 today? Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure he's 20 today. That's what my money would be. But I forgot, man. I've totally forgotten. I think Legacy recently turned 18, so I think his next birthday is 19. But, oh man, I felt dumb at AF for not knowing this. Seatin is a busy Englishman. That's it, man. A little bit of Marvel Contest of Champions, a little bit of excessive alcoholism, a little bit of, spending some time with friends. You know, it's all about that, man. Gotta get out there. Gotta have a nice, healthy mix. Does Groot shrug off debuffs quicker? He has reduced debuff duration for certain stuff. So yeah, anything that's not passive Groot can reduce the duration of. But at the same time, Groot is a painful character to play, man. Absolutely painful character to play. Needs a lot more damage. I'd love to see like a really big Groot revamp, but there are also like 40 characters that I would love to see get massively revamped as well. Maybe one day, boys. I like Iron Man Infinity War. Yeah, I really like Iron Man Infinity War. I've got a video on the channel called 7 Uses for Infinity War Iron Man. And if you want to see some dank gameplay, I think that's the video to check out. And it might be 8 uses. There might actually be a bonus tip in there. Oh, AK Alan. Not too bad, eh, lads? Not too bad. Seatin, do you by any chance watch anime? Mate, I watch all sorts. I've watched a little bit of anime in my time. I've watched like Death Note and Attack on Titan and a few other bits and bobs. But, you know, if something's dank, man, if it's on Netflix, if it's pretty easy to get my hands on, I need to, I'll give it a watch. I'll add it to the list. But at the moment, like, I'm trying to find time, maybe this evening, if I can, to watch a little bit of Luke Cage Season 2, boys. That is what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I know Luke Cage Season 2 dropped, I believe it was on Friday morning. And yeah, still haven't had the chance to sit down and watch it. Hey, thank you very much, Pranay. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yo, what is up, Shabab? Hope you're doing well today, mate. Hey, Seatin, I got a 6-star Killmonger out of basics. Your thoughts? Oh, mate, you've just pretty much won the video game. I think arguably one of the best characters in the 10k basic right now. I mean, not arguably, he is one of the best characters, quite easily. So yeah, if you get 6-star, I think it's 6-star Killmonger, Void, and Sabretooth. Is that it for the insane synergy combos? Yeah, I think those are mainly the three. I think there's also some other characters that come into some interesting synergy mixes with those. Like, you know, Avengers can benefit Void quite nicely. But yeah, Killmonger's great, man. So good. And the synergy, if you watch like the Void rank up and gameplay video, you can just see how valuable that Killmonger synergy is if you ever get like a stacked version of Void. And Void he's the king of the science class at the moment, in my opinion, for the majority of scenarios. And I'm pretty sure he's 20. Is he 21 today? Oh my goodness, that is a landmark there, Hector. My God, 21, dude. He's gonna be hopefully out on the town this week. Yo, what's good, Mattis? Hope you're doing well. Seeing, should I explore Act 4 or should I become uncollected? If you have the skill for it, I would try and become uncollected as soon as possible, man. But I'd also check out a video called The Progression Path 2018, and that talks about some ideal and optimal ways to progress through the game. Man, I'm still getting like really random like lag spikes in the game. I think you might be able to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's super annoying. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they can fix this stuff soon. That'd be appreciated. Ever since that new update, man, they've come and go all over the place. Okay, let's swap these two around, and yeah, we'll go for these matchups. Yo, what is up, KNG? Dude, thank you very much for the kind words, and Ricochet. Happy Sunday to you as well, man. Oh, sure, my night last night was good, man. We just in the... Where did we go? We were drinking from about, I think, 7 o'clock, and then we went to, this place called the Surrey Arms in Camberley, which I've actually never been to before, and it's a really good venue, man. They do all sorts of drinks and have like a little dance floor in there, and by like 8:30, man, I was so drunk. I was like absolutely hammered, and then we just kept on going, and I think it was about 1:30, man, I crashed. I was like, I'm just done, because the DJ, like, there was just no good DJs about last night, man. They were all terrible. So, yeah, just got a taxi home, bada bing, bada boom, sorted. You know, went to sleep, woke up, sorted out some bacon, a cup of tea, played a little bit of Marvel Contest of Champions, a little bit of Marvel Strike Force, watched the England game, made a chicken wrap, had a glass of water, and here we are, man, here we are, grinded a little bit of arena, feeling a little bit sorry for myself on Sunday, but it's the British summer, mate, you gotta make the most of it. I know we're going to like this big drum and bass event next weekend. Like, we got a little squad outing on Saturday, so there's probably not going to be any videos Saturday, because I'm going to spend all next Saturday getting shit-faced in the sun while listening to drum and bass music, which I'm super happy for. Because yeah, man, I like some filthy drums, some filthy bass. I can appreciate it. It's a good time. Want to see a Gold Angel and Gold Lord, mate? You know those characters are coming. I mean, from purely a business standpoint, if you've got assets, like, you know, if you've paid somebody to design Spider-Man, fully animate him, and, you know, sort out all of his moves and stuff, you know, that's a lot of money. There are a lot of people involved in the creation process of that. So purely from a business perspective, just to repaint that character gold and then sell it for a ridiculous amount in the gold crystals, it's just a pure win, man. It's a pure win. I can almost guarantee that we are going to see some more gold crystals coming up with golden champions. Because that's if I was the CEO of Kabam, that's exactly what I'd do, because it would make a fuck ton of money, and that is, you know, as we can always tell with Kabam, a #1 priority is making a fuck ton of money. You know, but where is the line drawn, ladies and gentlemen? Sunday, it's the day of rest, man, the day of recovery, the day of getting a pizza in the evening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Should be a good time. Hey bro, what's the quickest and easiest way to get T4 basics? It's probably like just Alliance Quest all week. But there are, you know, a little bit more of a complicated answer to that question is there are a lot of different ways in the game, both static and weekly occurring, that you can gain T4. So yeah, it really depends like where you're at and what stuff you haven't cleared at the moment, because there might be some ways, depending on where you're at in the game, to quickly nab some T4 basic. But I think one thing that, one thing that is on my list of updated guides to do is a farming guide for T4 basic. Yo, what is up, my man Rupert Dennis? Hope you're doing well today, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Dude, massively appreciate the £4 UK super chat. Which does translate into $6 US and does make you our blubberiest whale of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, I've seen the man, the myth, the legend, the self-proclaimed #1 Marvel Contest of Champions player, Ham, in chat. Ham, how you doing, mate? It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you on the stream, my dude. But dude, hope you're doing well today. How's stuff in the life of the #1 MCOC player, man? You still one-shotting all the Labyrinth bosses? Just got a, oh no, a 5-star Iron Man? Is that an Iron Patriot? You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific there, Angry. Iron shit could refer to pretty much 75% of the Iron Men characters, to be fair. My thoughts on Yellow Jacket? I think at the core of the game, like when it was much earlier on, Yellow Jacket was a really, really good staple character, because he was just simple and effective. He had some nice crit damage, like the sting and the stun could be used in some interesting ways to bypass stuff. But I think the problem that characters like Yellow Jacket have run into this year, especially Yellow Jacket in particular, and a lot of the other kind of, you know, okay-ish science characters, is a lot of really, really good science characters have been introduced this year. So when you look at a character like Luke Cage or Red Hulk, and then, you know, compare that to what Yellow Jacket can do, Yellow Jacket seems very, very underwhelming in comparison. So yeah, it's one of those that's a little bit weird, but I don't think Yellow Jacket is anywhere near as desirable, comparatively speaking, as he used to be. Mate, this game lag is just absolutely ridiculous today. Like, the interface has just been so slow, man. It's not a fun time. Seatin, I got 6-star Masacre. Is he good? Well, Sergio, you've just fully disclosed yourself of being entirely full of shit, considering 6-star Masacre won't be available till September. So that's good to know for the future whenever I read any one of your comments that it's most likely some sort of attention-seeking crap. Been busy with Alliance War season. It's tough to have those flawless victories, Ham. I imagine you've got to meditate for 23.5 hours every single day just to make sure you're in the mindset to nab those perfect intercepts. Oh, I'd love to. I really do want to do more skip videos, because I really do enjoy doing them. They are so much fun, man. I had a great time making that one yesterday. But yeah, I think I do want to play around with some more skip videos. I'm going to try and do a few more over the summer. Like that one was, took me a while to record yesterday, just because it was such a hot day, man, and I was freaking sweating so bad. Okay, come on, let's do a 10 combo. There we go. Mate, I love Domino's Special 2. It's so satisfying to play. What a great time, man. Any way I can PM you after stream, mate? Yeah, you can send an email my way if you want, Champion Nova. Like, that's alright, man. But, yeah, if there's any public questions, like, I'm happy to answer them now. But anyway, let's get you updated there as the blubberiest word of the day. But yeah, just shoot me an email after the stream, man, and I'll see if I can help you out quick. It's the least I can do, man. You've chucked quite a bit of support my way recently. Oh, Ganesh as well claims to have pulled a 6-star blade today. Equally full of shit. I am to clear heroic easily, however, not master. What I'd suggest doing, Mike, is have a look at a a video series that we do on the channel called the Freestyle Master Mode Challenge, and that hopefully might give you some tips and tricks on how to get a little bit further in Master, because that's a series that I like to try and do every single month with every new event, where we just go in with like freestyle champions, and to increase the challenge even further. Recently, we've been using characters that aren't really even like that good. Like we use like Netflix Daredevil and How the Duck to sort out Modok and Goldpool this month. So yeah, type in Freestyle Master Mode Challenge Seatin, and hopefully some relevant recent videos can come up, and hopefully you can watch them and learn some stuff about how to deal with some of the annoyances or roadblocks that might be in your path. Man, I love me a little bit of Domino, lads. Right, there we go. 4 Ragnarok is down, not too bad. Oh my goodness, yeah, where did that 1 come from on the end? Oh my god, sorry about that, Champion Nova. Right, let's sort that out. There we go. See, and I got a 6-star... Oh, mate! Yeah, dude, 6-star Sentinel from the basic is really, really good. So Sentinel is kind of a character, like, he's quite good, even without being awakened. But having the character awakened just allows him to get to 100 analysis a lot faster. And if you type in Blue Marvel Sentinel to YouTube, you can see a rank 4 5-star Sentinel versus Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk. And it's such a good kill, because Sentinel has some really, really good damage output when he's at 100 analysis, because it really beefs up his attack, and also has a lot of secondary effects, like doubles the duration of his like incinerates from his rockets as well, so they hit so hard. So yeah, Sentinel, man, pretty dank character. I really enjoyed playing him, but I just wish I had him awakened, to be fair. But even unawakened, like, he's still a useful character. Just awakening him kind of takes him to a nice additional level there. You know, I'm going to give the Roblox content a pass there, Champion Nova, but I do appreciate the recommendations. How to get X-Force shards? You just need to do these wonderful and super fun Assassin's assignments, which are, you know, just in my opinion, the best piece of content that has ever been added to the game. Would I rate an Unjeep Morningstar 5-star for rank 3? Yeah, I mean, if you really enjoy Morningstar and her playstyle, I would say that's a pretty decent option. Like, I have 5-star Morningstar, a rank 3 on my free-to-play account. So yeah, not too bad. But then again, I'm also a little bit, I don't know, I like very, very aggressive playstyles for the most part. A Morningstar, she eventually gets there, but I like champions that don't necessarily need to ramp up over multiple fights. So I can appreciate Morningstar, but she's not always my cup of tea to play. But I love Masacre, man. Masacre is so much fun. Takes quite a bit of getting used to this character though, and I don't think I'm still fully like savvy and competent on how to play him. But I might want to. I think I'm probably gonna do another Masacre video today, where we go into a little bit of 5.4 and maybe do the regeneration path. Like, I want to see Masacre against that, because I feel like he could be quite fun and interesting. Yo, what's up, King? Hope you're doing well. Champions after Wasp and Ghost. Nobody really knows yet, actually. There hasn't been anything that's been data mined. I feel like we're not too far away from Act 6. I feel like Act 6 is going to be coming, because they did mention in like early interviews this year that Act 6 is going to be coming this year. So I feel like it's not too long before we're going to see some Act 6 stuff coming in the game. And yeah, we'll see where they go after that. It's going to be an interesting one. Well, hopefully it's going to be an interesting one and not a crippling disappointment. Oh, my gosh. Captain Optimism over here. Anyone know if Wasp or Ghost comes first? I don't think anybody has that information yet. For 100% certainty. But I know we're going to find out, like, probably toward the end of next week. Yeah, around that time we hopefully should find out. Yo, what is up, Merc Lieutenant? Hope you're doing well, man. Bro, hopefully it's not too much longer before we can get back on that Marvel Strike Force content grind. Like, we should hopefully get the Marvel Strike Force channel and also the Seatin Man of Poor Life Decisions channel partnered with YouTube within the next, what is it, 5 to 7 days, fingers crossed, next week or so. So yeah, that'd be super good. Yeah, Rip 93 Ford. I'd say like that's not a bad option, man, because I am at the phase now where I'm heavily debating using a generic on stock Spidey, but I also want to wait for my next 5-star crystal opening and also the 4th of July for those brand new offers to see if there's going to be like Awakening Gem ones there, if it's going to maybe be something specific. I imagine there's just going to be a random class one again, but yeah, be super good. Do I still play Marvel Future Fight? Unfortunately not, but if you like Marvel Future Fight, I can recommend another YouTuber, Cynic Alex, man. He's super good for that. Act 6, I haven't even completed Act 4. Well, Blake, that's not really our problem, is it? It's more of your problem for not completing Act 4. I mean, just in all fairness, my dude, we had completed Act 4 within the first, like, 14 days of the free-to-play account. And, like, we weren't going that hard. Like, you know, I had like a weekend or two where I was just out partying and like went camping and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not too hard to initially get there, providing you just take the time to get familiar with the very basics of combat when it comes to stuff like evading and parrying. So, you know, I got both Domino and Masacre as 4-star champions. Should I max them out? Potentially, man. Depends if either one of them are going to be useful. Depends if you've got, like, better 4-star or 5-star options. Because I think I consider both Domino and Massacre in their ideal circumstances high demigod tier. But I don't know. I think they do fluctuate depending on the matchups and fights between what I would classify as like low demigod and god tier. So I think overall they both make it into high demigod tier. I don't think there's anything about either one of the characters that necessarily makes them the best option for some stuff. But I think both characters are really fun to play, and they can do some really interesting stuff. Like, Domino's super satisfying to play. Masacre is really satisfying as well once you can keep those Incinerate charges up. But the practicality of sustaining a high amount of Incinerate charges on, like, really, on your average fight is a little bit tricky, because you need to play very aggressively and have the AI also, you know, want to play ball with you as well by attacking into you and using those special attacks as quickly as they can. So yeah, I mean, that's why I like, what is it, Realm of Legends for Massacre, because you can just keep the opponent in the corner and nuke them, and it just is a very fun way. Hey, what is up, Constantine? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. Right, let me just wreck this Cyclops, and we'll have a look at the rest of your message there. But dude, really do appreciate the support, man. Right, is this going to be enough? Maybe? Oh, unfortunately we didn't get any crits there. Okay, let's go for the evade, and Cyclops is down. Act 4 seems easy and fun. How are you doing? Should I not open a 5-star crystal and save them? So I'm doing very well today, and you should definitely open 5-star crystal as soon as you can, man. There's already like tons of really good characters in there, but as a newer player, you just want to open as many 10k basic ones as possible. But yeah, Act 4, if you're finding it easy and fun, then you are on the right track in terms of your playing skills there. Yo, Champion Nova, oh my goodness, I was about to update the blubberiest whale of the day to Constantine, but Champion Nova, he comes in to snipe it again, ups it to $11 there. Lads, thank you very much, appreciate all the support. See, what's the quickest way to get more 5-star shards? Type in how to get 5-star champions 2018, and you'll be able to find our comprehensive farming guide for 5-star champions. Oh man, I tell you what, boys, these 10 combos on Domino are literally the best thing. Actually, the 11 combos are even better, but the 11 combos a little bit of a risky one. Oh no, okay, we got it there. Can we get a stun? Ah, oh, no crits at all. How unfortunate. Ooh, Nice, boys. Nice. Is Masacre best counter for MODOK? I don't think he's the best counter for MODOK. I think he's a counter for MODOK. I think the best counter for an unstunnable MODOK is arguably Archangel, but it depends on the kind of MODOK that you're fighting, because I think Blade and Killmonger are also like very strong and reliable counters. But I think if I was to do like a list of top 10 counters for MODOK, I think Masacre would probably make that list. Alright, I just want to play some more Domino here, to be fair. Have we already done this? No, I was just getting a little bit confused as to which path I'd already taken. Right, let's go for this hard path again. I just really want any excuse just to play a little bit more Domino. How do you manage your social life and the game? I need a tutorial, although I don't have a social life. Well, I mean, you know, the best thing to do is just figure out, well, it depends what kind of question you want me to answer that. Like, you're asking how to balance the social life and the game, but you self-admitted that you don't have much of a social life so far. So I think the best thing to do if you're looking for a social life is to try and find some like-minded people, and whichever institution you are in, which I assume, by the phrasing of that sentence, I'm going to assume that you are probably still in some sort of education-based system. So look for, you know, activities going on within the school. I'm sure nowadays there are plenty of like gaming associations and people that are interested. Like also being interested in Marvel is very, very common social ground as well, to talk about all sorts of really, really fun stuff. So yeah, like I think my best social advice is always just kind of like where your interests and stuff that you like just on your sleeve, and just like be yourself to a certain extent. And then, you know, eventually you're just gonna meet some like-minded people. Like, there are people out there like all sorts of stuff, but the more of yourself that you are, the more, you know, the right kind of people that you're looking to be friends with will be gravitated toward you, if that makes sense. Any tips on Marvel Strike Force? Oh my gosh, I got plenty, man, and they're all going to be on the second channel very soon. There's going to be a lot of upcoming video guides coming out. Hi, Seatin, new subscriber here. Love your content. Oh, thank you very much, Chris AG. Appreciate the kind words, man. What's that? How do you avoid mistakes when attacking and barely losing any health? It's just kind of, you know, knowing combat timing and knowing opponents' animations. So a lot of practice for the most part. But there are a lot of kind of basic tips for combat that you can pick up on just by, you know, watching other people play. There are plenty of tutorials for how to fight super well on YouTube. So yeah, all sorts of really, really good content out there. There we go, pretty dank bleed there. Okay, we're gonna fire off. I was gonna fire off the special one, but he's already dead, mate. Too OP. See, in school, did I get average grades or did I fail? In school, what was I like? So in school, I've talked about this. I have a video on my second channel which goes a little bit more into, you know, a little bit what I was like before YouTube. But in school, man, I was really, really into education until I was about 11, and then I didn't care at all. The only thing I cared about when I was like 11 to probably about 17 was World of Warcraft. I just wanted to be like the best player. So yeah, that was my main focus. Actually, maybe it was more like 11 to 15 World of Warcraft. At like 15, I struck a little bit more of a balance between playing MMORPGs, because I quit playing World of Warcraft at that point. To play, what was it, Rift, just a little bit more casually than I was playing WoW. But also, you know, around 15 in the UK is where everybody starts having house parties and starts drinking and all that stuff. So, you know, your boy was out getting faded quite a bit and couldn't commit to that super hardcore raiding schedule that I had in WoW, which is like 6 nights a week. Like 5 hours every night, man. It was absolutely brutal back in the day, but I really enjoyed it, and it was great for developing like kind of some decent social skills to a certain extent. Obviously, you know, being 11, like I was a bit of an idiot, and all the way up to probably about, you know, now. I mean, I'm still an idiot now, but it just helped me, you know, get some more social skills. I felt like it was, yeah, prepared me well. Just being on TeamSpeak every single night, chatting and bantering about. It's good fun, man. Really good fun. But yeah, I miss those days to a certain extent, because I really enjoy, like, raid nights are really good fun, man. Really good fun when you just had tons of people on TeamSpeak and you're just enjoying like a piece of content and just like really having fun with it. I don't know, raids. There's a lot I could talk about when it comes to World of Warcraft raiding and my experiences. Definitely have some ups and downs. There are definitely nights where it feels amazing and it's so much fun, and there are definitely Right, ladies and gentlemen, the USB mic, man, it's failed me. It's failed me. It went off. I was probably talking for about a minute with it off. What a wally, lads. What a wally. Don't worry, though. We're back. Those wonderful hungover British tones on a Sunday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, are now resonating again. And I forgot what I was saying last. So, I don't know. You'll never know. You'll never know. Hopefully we have some really good lip readers in chat that can translate that. So yeah, that is essentially the biggest secret that I've ever disclosed, and I'm really glad that all of you got to hear my biggest secret in life. So yeah, I hope you can all take that in, boys. I used to be a mid-tier Mythic Raider. Oh my god, I wasn't around in the days where there was Mythic. I think, like, I have been playing WoW since then, but when I was like really hardcore raiding back in like Lich King, it was, I think Heroic was the hardest difficulty, and that was only introduced in like Trial of the Crusader and also Icecrown Citadel. Before that, Oldar was like, oh, my friggin' raid, man. I appreciate Oldar so much. Yeah. I have major rose-tinted nostalgia goggles whenever I think about Oldar and World of Warcraft. But that is one of the absolute friggin' best pieces of content for its time ever made, man. It was so friggin' good. Should I use my 4-star Skill Awakening gem on Winter Soldier? Definitely not, man. There are much better characters to use it on than Winter Soldier. I'll save that for ideally a Blade, or a Gwenpool, or a Killmonger. Mate, it's great getting 20 hits off 2 parries. Alright, let's go. Can we get a combo in after? Oh, not quite. Almost could. We weren't too far off. If I can get one more parry, the fight's over. Oh, no. Power drain, man. Not too bad. My opinion on Legendary Bloodletting Bundle, it's a little bit naff. You know, the chances are you're just going to buy like a really overpriced 4-star champion. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those bundles, if I'm perfectly honest. you know, there's a 20% chance that you're going to get some, maybe it's less than 20%, that you're going to get some good value. Because there are some 5-star champions in that pool that are also a little bit naff as well, and not super desirable. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one, man. Yo, what is up, Hobbit? Dude, pleasure to see you on the live stream today as well, man. Hope you're doing well. How do I get my characters to parry and dexterity? So you need to get the parry and evade masteries, which are found on the utility tree, and then you need to figure out how to use them, my friend. So yeah, what is it? Dork Lessons Dave has some good guides on how to parry and evade, so yeah, I'd suggest looking them up. Hey, what is up, Nerdy Dorky Gaming? Hey, Seatin, I've been watching your videos and streams since you finished Act 4. Your guides and gameplay really helped me on my account, and now I'm one of the best players in my alliance. Oh, it's all good, man. Dude, huge congratulations on coming up, man. Always feels good to be at the top, you know, pulling that weight all over your alliance, so, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Man, how do you keep yourself indulged in Arena? So what I like to do is I like to turn on a live stream so I can look at chat and pretend that I'm not grinding Arena, and I find that tends to help quite nicely for me. But I have one of these Deadpool tickets, and I made the decision that I'm like not really interested in grinding for Deadpool. So yeah, I'm just trying to get all the milestones in the Deadpool arena, because there's some quite nice gold and battle chips with every milestone in this arena. So, you know, I had the one initially from, you know, purchasing the Deadpool offer ages ago. Thought I might as well use it, boys. And that's just a quick tip. I think, is this the last Deadpool arena, ladies and gentlemen? Or do we have, I think we might have one more round. I think there actually is one more round on Monday. So tomorrow. So yeah, I think this might be the second to last one. But I think I'm probably gonna... I'm a little bit tempted to purchase that 3-star Deadpool offer as well, just because it's got some alright value, man. And especially if we grind this final milestone in Arena, it makes it even better. So yeah, might not be the worst thing. I just need more gold, boys, essentially. We want to see Red Hulk kill in LOL with suicides. What do you yeah, what do you mean specifically by that, man? Like, what character do you want to see against Red Hulk? And generally, like, suicides in the Labyrinth of Legends aren't a good idea for a lot of characters. There are a few characters it makes sense for, like maybe a Gwenpool there, but a lot of them it really just doesn't. I think Domino arguably is a really good champion for a LoL run with suicides if you're just spamming the special free all the time, which is especially when you get into the longer fights, the tactic to go for. So yeah, I'd be interested to see some Domino Realm of Legends full suicides gameplay, because I think that'd be pretty dank. But I also find in terms of the Domino rotation, I like using the special 2 a lot more as well. Just in terms of like playing the character for a little bit of fun. Just because there is more damage to be found in the special 3, but the special 2 can, you know, they can get some decent damage for a lot of fights. The special 3 is a really big gamble with Domino, but if it pays off, man, it can have like mega bleed. But it's in a few matchups quite really difficult to refresh that bleed in time. Oh, Harvey, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed the Kabam CEO video, man. Yeah, in the future, hopefully we can have a few more Goofs and Gaffs on the channel. Always enjoy playing them. Don't know whether it was answered or not. I have a question, and I can't left it when you are from England. Have I watched any episodes of Doctor Who? So I used to watch a lot of Doctor Who back in the days when Matt Smith was Doctor Who and David Tennant was Doctor Who, and also I forgot the guy before him as well. But yeah, like as a kid and teenager growing up, I used to watch a lot of Doctor Who, but I actually don't know if it's still on nowadays. But I wasn't. There was something about Peter Capaldi, like I just wasn't really interested. It just didn't really sell it too much for me. So yeah, just kind of went off it a little bit. But back in the day, mate, oh, Doctor Who was all the hype. It was all the rage. It used to be like a little family event for us. We'd watch it whenever it was on. I think it was Saturday night or something like that. That's ages ago, man. Absolute ages ago. Right, I'm just going to apply these 2 stacks of shock. Oh, I didn't get the first one off. So now we can have a little bit of power control as well. And this will sort magic out nicely. Ooh. Man, I love playing Infinity War Iron Man. He's so much fun to play. Oh, thank you very much, Chris, hobbyist. I appreciate it. Void Cutoff. I think Void Cutoff's going to be an interesting one. I'm not too sure, to be fair, exactly where he's going to land. I would assume it's probably going to be something like 4 and a bit million first round, but could be quite a bit lower than that. It really depends how much the wider community values Void, and I think anybody with any sense should value Void very, very highly if they don't have any sort of Void in their roster at the moment. And also considering the character needs to be, well, benefits really, really significantly from his Awakened ability. I imagine there'll be quite a few people that grind him out twice as well, just for the purpose of that. There we go, Medusa's in the bin. But I'm interested to see what the Void Cutoff comes at. Really, really curious. But I think we got Sentry before Void. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Do I think Corvus Glaive is good? Yeah, I think Corvus Glaive is very, very good for the right scenarios. He's a very short and bursty character. Like, if it can die within the first 20 hits, like Corvus Glaive is most likely your best option. So you get guaranteed crits and some massive damage for the first 20 hits of the fight. So yeah, Corvus, when used correctly, can just be an absolute god. And now my game's just friggin' lagged up and frozen. Oh, what a great time, man. What a great time. Okay, let's go for a little bit of Gwenpool, a little bit of Rogue, and a little bit of Archangel as well. Who's better, Hyperion or Domino? I think Hyperion overall probably has a bit more consistency and potential in comparison to Domino. And I think Hyperion, as a character, if I had to pick one of the two champions to build like the best possible roster out of those two, it would be Hyperion, I would say. Because Hyperion has so many cool uses, especially with heavy attack intercept, heavy attack countering, which is like really, really popular at the moment. When it comes to fighting like Infinity War, Iron Men, and Medusas. So yeah, Domino, I don't really see like Domino when it comes to stuff like Alliance War being a necessarily like good attack option. Well, I think she's better than a lot of other characters, but I think the point that I'm trying to make is that there are better characters for Alliance War attack than Domino, and one of those characters is Hyperion. Why is there no whale milking merch? There might be very soon, my friend. There has already been a Milk the Whales t-shirt, which had an exclusive sale time of 2 weeks. That was my first little test with merchandise. But what YouTube are doing is, in the coming months, they're actually going to bring in like a full store, like on YouTube, for content creators. I believe the requirement is something like over 100k subscribers or something like that to have it activated. It's either 10,000 or 100,000, but I don't know, they might turn it down in the future. But anyway, the point is that there should hopefully be a merch shop built into YouTube for the channel that we can get all up and sorted by the end of the year. So yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Oh, hey, Seatin, I brought one of these legendary bloodletting crystals and got 5-star Electra. Do you think I got a good pull? It's alright, man. Like, Electra can be useful for certain stuff, but I would say that there are better characters that you could have gotten other than Electra, and there are worse ones as well, man. So it's okay. It's okay. I see the new bloodletting offer. It's misleading. How is it misleading, man? I'm a little bit curious to find out. I think it's pretty transparent that it's a relatively terrible offer for the most part. But I have seen that there were 2 champions in it that weren't bleed champions, which I think were like Crossbones and Quake. But they're still like, you know, a lot better than some of the other options to get. How do you know about the arenas coming up? Illuminati confirmed? Well, you know, I may be part of the Illuminati, or alternatively, arenas may follow a set schedule when it comes to champion release, based on when a champion was initially released. And maybe using that information, we can estimate or have a pretty good idea of what champions are coming up next, because stuff follows in an order of 2 weeks. And the last character in Arena was Taskmaster. So actually we have MODOK coming up next, and then Sentry, and then Void. So yeah, man, it's a little while away. Who's the best? I'm interested to see what the Modok arena is like, actually. But it's going to mean a lot more Modoks than those mid-tier Alliance wars, which I'm sure loads of people are going to be super happy about. What a great time. But then everybody's going to have Killmonger in like a month and a bit as well. So, swings and roundabouts. I'm pretty much the majority of the mid-tier, I would assume, like after that double blade arena. I've recently picked up a blade as well. So, just got to make sure you got those Modok counters, boys. Yo, what is up, Tristan? Hope you're doing well, man. Carl, congratulations on finishing your exams, my dude. Tri-suicides for Domino versus LOL, Red Hulk, faster kill. Dude, I'm super interested to see that. Unfortunately, I personally don't have a Domino that could do LOL, Red Hulk at the moment, because my Domino's only rank 3. So yeah, if anybody with like a 6-star Domino sends in a Suicides gameplay, I'd be interested to see that. But I also feel like we have uploaded quite a lot of Domino gameplay recently. Yo, I know. Jacob England did fantastically today. Can Evangeline's challenge be completed using 4-star free 30s? Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Providing if you're a really skilled player as well, you could fully explore it using 4-star free 30s. Just need to make sure that you have the right characters. So have a look at the video guide. But for the most part, there aren't any like damage checks or champion requirements for that challenge. So it's all skill, my friend, all skill. If you had some god tier skills, you would be able to do all of it with 3-star characters as well. While providing that little damage back bug was fixed. Oh, I thought I was using Hyperion then for a sec. Oh my goodness, got me a little bit confused. I think I've got Hyperion in this team as well, so that's maybe why. Is there any way of telling how old your account is? Unfortunately not, apart from, yeah, just looking at the arena bracket you're in if you're a newer player. But yeah, there's no really specific way to tell exactly how old your account is, to the best of my knowledge. Oh, no. Right. Let's dodge that. Get in. 5 combo. Special 2. Straight in the bin, mate. I think you should do a weekly vlog of the CEO giving the worst life and business advice. Bro, my CEO advice is absolutely incredible, Tony. Like, I'm running a multi-million-dollar organization here. But, oh, yeah, it'd be fun, man. It'd be fun. I don't want to... I like... Always one of the potential concerns I have something like with the Kabam CEO is I'd never want to, like, overplay it too much. Like, I'd like to do some, like, different stuff that had, like, different characters and personalities behind it, if that made sense. Because I like whipping out that whole, like, Kabam CEO act for when, you know, there's, like, just a lot to take the piss out of, and just have, like, a good, like, few minutes of roasting, and bringing all sorts of shit up, and just poking fun at, like, absolutely everything, and just going 100 savage. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I'm always thinking about, like, some interesting additional forms of content to do. How important is Domino's Awakened ability? If you want to a defender, like, it helps quite a lot chipping the opponent down. But as a champion you play, you don't really need it. It's just kind of like nice icing on the cake. But still, like, Domino is a pain in the ass to fight on defense. I had a horrible, horrible time dealing with Domino this morning on node 24 with Void, because I got all of my debuffs up on Awakened Void, and it went to convert to Fear of the Void, because, you know, on node 24, you got to get all the debuffs, and then you get the heal reversal, and then it's good game. You swipe back, like, the opponent dies, but as soon as my buffs, like, the timer expired for my buffs to be converted to Fear of the Void, because of Domino's ability accuracy reduction, it failed, dispelled all of the debuffs, so we're back to square one in terms of reversing the healing. And then, yeah, I took about 1,000 damage from the Awakened ability as well, which is great. Every time the Awakened ability was ticking off, because this was a rank 4 Domino, yeah, it was like 240 something damage every single second, which is so much fun, man. It's so much fun. So yeah, I really like Domino as a champion you play. I think she's got some cool mechanics, but that her awakened ability is crap, and her ability accuracy reduction with the way that it interacts, especially with her awakened ability and certain characters, can lead to like a lot of really, really crap scenarios where you've literally just lost a fight because of like a bad dice roll. And it doesn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel good at all. So yeah. You've got like a 5-star rank 5 level 65 Domino. Got to place her on some sort of insane regeneration and resistance node and just hope your opponent fails miserably. Tried a Legends run on the event quest. Finished with 1 hour 15 minutes. Fingers crossed. Ooh, eventually 1 hour 15 minutes. I must say I would have limited optimism for that time, but I'm not too sure at the same time. Just because I know a lot of the challenges recently have had like clear times. In terms of the Legends, the cutoff has generally fallen at like you know, around 110, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. There's an alright chance, but just you know, set some expectations. I wouldn't be too hopeful, but I guess I haven't seen too many Legends times for this challenge specifically. But yeah, it just didn't take very long to do on the main account or free-to-play account when we did the live streams. But then again, we didn't do 100% then. So yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? You might be in for a chance, but I'm just trying to set some realistic expectations. But has anybody heard of any other Legends times for this month's monthly challenge? Like, I'm curious, man. Why won't I do any war videos? I'm going to do some war videos next season, man. Next season for sure. Like, I just haven't been too fussed at the moment. I've had plenty of other content to work on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm happy to do war videos next season. Domino or Archangel for the 5-star Mutant Gem? Oh, definitely Archangel out of those two. As in which one is going to benefit significantly more from that gem. Domino, yeah, doesn't really need it unless you want to use her for defense. There was a 107 time on Reddit the other day. Yeah, I don't know, just looking at this challenge, I feel like you could probably get it down to like 50, 55 minutes. I felt like it was a little bit quicker than some of the other ones potentially. Like, I feel like if you had like a 5-star Archangel at rank 4 and then like a Red Hulk at rank 4, you could probably do it in about 50 minutes, I reckon, with like 4 suicide masteries, 30% boost, all that jazz, all that stuff. But you know, depends on how well you played, of course. Anyone finishing up the Deadpool grind? I'm getting to the 750k milestone in that arena at the moment, bro. Just getting that foul chunk of gold, mate. That's what we're looking for. Who's my favourite tech hero? My favourite one? Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of competition. There's quite a few tech characters that I really like. I really like Dr. Octopus. I really like Infinity War Iron Man. I really like Stark and Aunt Spider-Man. I think a lot of those characters are very, very cool. So, yeah, I think those would be my 3 favourite ones. But there are also other characters that I enjoy. I enjoy playing Yondu. I enjoy playing Green Goblin, just for their animations. Not necessarily. I mean, Yondu's got some interesting uses when it comes to heal blocking, and has been an asset to the progression on our free-to-play account. Oh my gosh. Electro's special 1-man, you've been out today. But Green Goblin, he's a little bit rubbish, but I love the way he moves, man. And his special 2 is very, very fun to fire off as well. Is 4-star regular Iron Man good? Oh, unfortunately, not really, Emma. Like, 4-star regular Iron Man just doesn't really bring much to the table and doesn't really have too many abilities. He's definitely a character that needs to be upgraded, because I think he's just got armor up and armor break. And yeah, none of those have too many useful applications. There are a few little bits here and there, but they're much, much better characters than just old school Iron Man. But if you get the new Iron Man, though, the Infinity War one, he's insane. So good to pick up. Should I awaken Blade, Iceman, or Stark and Aunt Spider-Man? Out of those 3 characters, you should use the Awakening Gem on Blade. For that regeneration, man, it is very, very nice. Right, let's get the block there. Let's go for the special 2. Get that deep bleed on Void. And there we go. This man's finished off. Did I hear about the beta glitch? No. What is it, Atomic? Explain it to me, man. Rank 5, 4-star Quake or Luke Cage, both awakened. I mean, there's a good argument for both of those characters, man. I wouldn't say either one has a clear-cut winner. Personally, I'd go for Luke Cage, but I know plenty of people that would go for a Quake instead. But yeah, it depends how much you like both of the characters, what exactly you want to use them for. But yeah, I'd take Luke Cage up, mate. I think he's going to be a little bit more helpful. Iron Man Infinity War worth a 5-star generic gem. I wouldn't necessarily say I'd use a 5-star generic gem on Infinity War Iron Man, unless it was like something to really pimp out, like a really big investment for Alliance War defense, because his awakened ability has its biggest value when it comes to Alliance War defense, because unless you play him a very certain way, like you don't really need the awakened ability at all when playing the character, so you can get a lot of use out of Infinity War Iron Man without him being awakened. But if you watch the tips video, you can see that like a pretty interesting use for the power gain element of his awakened ability in a little bit of practical action there. But over Starknot Spider-Man, I definitely awaken Starknot Spider-Man. Rip 93 Ford. Right, there we go. Oh, Mordo's down, man. Reminds me of the days when we were playing like classic Spider-Man all of the time on the free-to-play account. My gosh, that feels like so long ago. How much would Modok go for on the beginner bracket? Dude, it's always super hard to tell in the beginner bracket, because again, people are always coming into that and they're always leaving it. Just grind as much as you can, but generally, I think the basics nowadays go for somewhere like, I think it's like 800k to like 1 million, but sometimes I've heard them drop to like 600k. But again, man, it's not the same pool of people ever that you're fighting. Like, there's always people leaving, always people coming in, so there's not like a consistent average or too many trends that you can go off of. The best advice in the beginner bracket is just grind as much as you can and try and figure it out as you're going along. Who are the best champions for Act 5 Buffett? Does Red Hulk's charges get eaten? So for Buffett, for the majority of scenarios, it's like any character that can heal block. Like Archangel's really good for a lot of Buffett stuff, if the opponent can be bled and poisoned. But it really does depend on the Buffett matchup, to be fair, and whether or not it's that big of an issue. Yeah, I mean, if you got any fights specifically, like Red Hulk, his stuff won't get eaten up. Like his incinerate charges are not buffs, they're passives, so they can't be dispelled by characters like Morningstar and Scarlet Witch, at least to the best of my knowledge. My account auto-signed me into a brand new starting game and I had to log in each time I opened the app. Oh, okay, that sounds really odd, Atomic. Yeah, not too sure what's going on there, man. Yo, Amit, congratulations on finishing Road to the Labyrinth of Legends. Do I like Hyperion? I love Hyperion, man. He's awesome. I wish I had a 5-star version on the free-to-play account, because then I'd play him quite a bit more. Who would I buff from the original characters in the game? Most of them, Chris. There are probably about 50% of the characters in this game I think I would love to see get a really, really big rework. But obviously, there are just so many characters already in the game and being added, and it's getting pushed forward so much. So I think they're trying to find like additional dimensions to make characters useful without having to rebalance them. Like, for example, this month's challenge, where we have this new node which rewards champions significantly more or punishes smaller champions. That's, I guess, a way to look at it. So yeah, you got to bring those big beefy boys. Suddenly everybody's playing Hulk, Red Hulk. A little bit of Sentinel, a little bit of what else as well? Who else are people bringing to that? Yeah, Hyperion. I mean, Hyperion and Archangel, but no, it's good. I kind of find that stuff fairly interesting, man. I thought they did it in a decent way this month. That challenge, like, it's in terms of the actual difficulty of every single lane, like every lane is like half the difficulty of previous challenges. Like the biggest thing for that challenge is just bring a character that's quite big. or either an Archangel or Hyperion. Oh, Legendary Alex says, stop ignoring me in chat. Well, Legendary Alex, if that's all you've got to say, my friend, then, I don't know, feels like you're probably better left ignored. Like, I feel like I should pay a little bit more attention to people that are being relatively patient and want to contribute to the conversation. Instead of spamming in chat, stop ignoring me. Pay me attention, Seatin. I don't understand the fact that there's several hundred people in here, and that you're only one person playing a mobile video game. But Seatin, I deserve the attention. I'm your biggest fan, Seatin. Dear Seatin, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Yo, big beefy boys, you damn well know it. Would I take a Max Scarlet Witch to 550 or Sig 2 Magic to 345? I think there's the Magic's very, very reliable in the future for power control. So yeah, I'd probably invest the resources into the Magic a bit, but Scarlet Witch, I know she's very, very powerful and very face roll as well. So there's a little bit up for debate there. Who's my all-time favorite champion? It changes so much, so much. I don't know who's a classic that I like, but I swear, like, every month, like, depending on who I'm playing, I'm really enjoying, it just changes all over the place. So yeah, I don't know, man. I have absolutely no idea. Is Gladiator Hulk worth awakening? He benefits a bit from his awakening ability. It's not too bad. So, you know, just opened my first 5-star and got Stark Spidey. Oh my gosh, TMT, tweet me a picture, man, or it did not happen. I want to see this, man. I want to see this proof that you got that insane CEO luck on your side. Okay, let's go for MODOK, Scarlet Witch, and Spider-Gwen to finish this one off. Get that final milestone, man. Bro, I'm looking forward to getting these gold rewards. It's going to be a good time. Is Deep Wounds getting worth getting? Deep Wounds is a very nice to have endgame mastery. You want to make sure you have your core mastery build before that. But then on top of that, man, it is really, really nice to have for bleed champions. But I'd have a look at a video called Seatin's Mastery Setup 2018, where I talk about the mastery builds that I run on my main account and free-to-play account, and talk about, you know, how to theoretically build up your masteries in what I believe to be one of the most efficient ways. But yo, what is up, Tony? Dude, thank you so much for the super chat, my butt guy. We have next rank 5 5-star. You already have a rank 5 Blade and Iceman. So it would be between a Starknot, Spider-Man, Medusa, Magic, Void, or Killmonger. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say right now, man, I think there is an argument for every single one of those characters. However, I think the biggest thing to consider at the moment for a lot of people is what Alliance War path you're running and which character you're playing the most, because that's kind of the biggest thing for a lot of endgame players, or at least the thing that I'm keeping in mind when I'm thinking about my next rank 5 5-star character. So yeah, I would literally just make the decision based off what you want to do next season in Alliance War, or doubting that, I would take probably either the Starknot, Spider-Man, or Medusa up for some like future really, really big beefy bosses. So yeah, I'd either go one of those two, man. But I don't know, there's a good argument for Void as well, because Void is a very interesting and unique character. But it's hard to say, because it depends what like the next big challenge is and what's going to be the most valuable for that. Okay, and we don't know the answers to that yet, but hopefully in the next few months it will become evident. So yeah, if there's somebody that's going to help you out immediately and going to make your life easier when it comes to something like Alliance War, then I would take that character up. But failing that, you do have the potential to hoard if you want for like the next season of like Alliance Quest or like Act 6, or just whatever becomes the next like potential big problem, big threat, big pain in the ass champion in MCOC. But it's all a guessing game for the most part. Pulled a 5-star Killmonger today. Should I bring him up? Oh, definitely, man. 100%. Great character to pull. Is MODOK worth rank 5? Not really, in my opinion. I think he's, as a character you play, there are much, much better characters with a lot more utility than MODOK to bring up. And as a defender, I think like, Blade just deals with MODOK too easily. Even at, like, rank 565, like, you'd still find your MODOK getting one-shot by a skilled player with a maxed out Blade, and there are quite a lot of those about at the moment. So yeah, I don't think MODOK's worthy of rank 565 personally. Ooh, soon, Reza, soon. I want to get around to it, man. Hopefully next week should be the time. TMT Gaming, let's have a look, man. Let's see if this man is legit. I'm gonna be proud and impressed if this turns out to be true. Oh my goodness, it is, ladies and gentlemen, TMT Gaming. We are gonna refer to this man as a real one, ladies and gentlemen, because we have people making bold claims in chat all day, every day. But this man, he makes a bold claim that he just pulled Starknout Spider-Man as his first 5-star, and it's actually true. Dude, huge congratulations there. Massive, massive shout out. So yeah, dude, you're sorted, mate. You're sorted. That's like, you know, everything you need to get the collector down, everything you need to do your first run of Labyrinth of Legends. You have just won the majority of the video games. So yeah, just huge congrats, my dude. Dude, could you tell us your location? See, the way you phrased that sentence makes you sound really, really creepy there. So I'm going to give that one a pass, my friend. I got a Stark Spider-Man. It was my second 5-star, and today I'm going to open my third, and it's going to be Blade. Oh, it better be Ethan. Dude, best of luck there, man. Ooh, Champion Nova, bringing it up to $13 for our Blubberiest Whale of the Day. Thank you very much, man. Should I take my Dormammu or Hawkeye to rank 4? Both are 4-star champions. I mean, there's a good argument for both champions, Chris. Like, on the free-to-play account, I was actually in a fairly similar decision, but I decided to take Hawkeye up just because I find him, like, a really easy character to use. And also he's like really simple, really effective, and he worked very, very well in the team that I initially used to get to what is it, the collector in Act 5 and get uncollected down. So yeah, I think Hawkeye's a good shout, but there could be an argument made for Dormammu as well. I wouldn't completely take him off the table. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the 4-star arena. Yeah, let's do this one. This one might be a little bit tricky with some of our top characters off cooldown to get up to the infinite streak, but we'll get in the pool, let somebody else get Captain America, and it should be a fun time. Hey, Tom Morrell. Yo, what's up, my man? Dude, thank you very much for another donation of $15. Hey man, I took your advice and watched your videos. Now I'm level 32 with tons of 3-stars. I'm gonna get my very first 4-star soon. Oh dude, amazing stuff. I'm glad that the videos have been helping you out, my friend. And thank you very much for the support as well. Let's get you up there as our Blubberiest Whale of the Day, man. It's been incredibly fierce for that. But Tom, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that your MCOC adventure is going very, very well so far. And yeah, man, again, if you have any more questions? Oh my gosh, Champion Nova again, one-upping it, ladies and gentlemen. He's not losing the spot today. It's some fierce competition, bringing it up to $16 now. But lads, thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate all the support. Would I consider rank 2ing any of the available 6-star features? I wouldn't be really in any rush to for the moment. But there's certain characters like Captain America, Infinity War, Iron Man, Domino, Sabretooth, Corvus, Proxima that I'd be really tempted to take up. But yeah, it's just a case of like seeing what the future is going to potentially hold for some of these champions. So yeah, I don't know, it depends. Like 6 stars, it's a case of like what 5 stars do you have, and like do you feel a need to invest in a 6-star for the future? I feel like Act 6 as well, instead of having rank up materials, like, very much like Act 5. Act 5 have rank up materials and gems, and I think that's probably what they're going to do with Act 6 as well, but I think we're going to see some 6-star rank up gems when it comes to Act 6, is they like dishing out some of those 5-star rank up gems and in a little bit of Act 5. So yeah, I think there's going to be a few of those knocking about as well. Oh, damn, Tom is retaliating today, ladies and gentlemen, getting up there with $20 as our Blubberiest Whale of the Day, surpassing Champion Nova. My goodness, Seatin, may I join your alliance? I'm a big fan. Unfortunately, I'm not in charge of recruitment in my alliance, my friend. What I'm saying is the cutoff for Captain America. Realistically, I think anything over 2 million is probably going to be pretty good for Captain America, because he's not like super desired. But yeah, anything above like 1.7, 1.8 million could probably get him as well. But I'd say if you want to get the character, go for like 2 and a bit million, and I think you should be good. But anything over like 2.4, 2.5, you are safe, I would say. Man. Oh, man, are you living in heaven? What was the problem with my question? Oh, the problem with your question was you said, where is your location? Or was it, where's your location? It was something like that, but it read in a way that you were like trying to hunt me down and skin me alive, instead of like a friendly like, oh, whereabouts are you from? You know? That's why. Just in terms of text format, RB. Hi Seatin, is there still a chance you will play Marvel Future Fight? It's not gonna happen, my friend. My top champion is Red Hulk. Do you remember me? Maybe. I'm not too sure I entirely do, if I'm perfectly honest, but Red Hulk is a dang champion. I think he's the best champion in MCOC. It's super debatable, depending on the circumstance. Why is a Google account offering more rewards than Kabam? What do you mean by that? I'm a little bit confused. Is there some sort of Google promotion going on? Sounds like a scam to me. See, why don't I stream on Twitch? So when it comes to mobile gaming, specifically Marvel Contest of Champions, there's not much of a scene for streaming mobile games on Twitch, like all the audiences over at YouTube, because they're watching like video guides, they're watching like crystal openings and all sorts of like champion and gameplay videos in an archive format, because a lot of traffic around Marvel Contest of Champions is on YouTube. So not every game it makes good sense to stream on Twitch for. Like, it's only like the really mainstream games, because a lot of people, you know, instinctively won't look for a Marvel Contest of Champions live stream before a video. But something like Fortnite, a lot of people will look for live streams before they look for videos, but it's a little bit of a mix as well. Because especially in games like, you know, top tier ones where there's always super hype stuff going on, then you kind of know that people are going to be streaming it live. But smaller games like MCOC, where you can't really gauge the community, just YouTube is the significantly better platform. Because yes, Twitch streams, man, are just absolutely dead on Marvel Contest of Champions. There's no audience for it over there. Well, just comparatively speaking, I guess is the way to word that as well. Unless you force an audience over there. But it's just better to keep everything on YouTube. Plus, it allows me to, communicate just very transparently and easy with my subscribers. I can upload, you know, set live streams of important events available as, like, on-demand videos after as well. And just makes everything very easy to organize. Why don't I stream? I'll be streaming Marvel Strike Force fairly soon on the second channel, actually. Might do some daily grind streams. But a lot of my daily playing with Marvel Strike Force at the moment, I just do it on the treadmill, man. Like in the morning. Like, I'll get my ass out of bed as soon as possible and then just grind out Blitz mode on the treadmill. So that when it comes down to like sitting down and making videos, like I don't really have much to do. But it's good, man. It's good to friggin', you know, keep yourself occupied while trying to burn off some of that blubber, boys. Hi, Seatin. You are the best MCOC player I know. Oh my gosh. Clearly haven't searched too much on YouTube, man. There are plenty more out there much better than me. Do I think they should rework Deadpool? I think they should rework Deadpool X-Force. I'd love a massive revamp to Deadpool X-Force for sure. Like, he could be 10 times the character he is. But also, I really love to see, like, a movie suit version of Deadpool, man. That'd be really awesome. What's my stream schedule? Unfortunately, Tom, I'm a very disorganized person, and I don't have one. Like, I'll stream whenever there's, like, a new event coming out, or whenever, you know, I've just got to grind some arena and got to play the game. But generally, we get about, I would say about 3 to 5 live streams done every single week. But they're, again, very random periods. Usually around this time, maybe a little bit later. Anywhere between about 3 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the UK, I would say. But, again, it's just all over the place, my dude. Alliance War videos. They're going to be coming next season, for sure. Next season. Keep an eye out, boys. Keep an eye out. Oh, mate. Again, this interface is so laggy. Is anybody else having really, really bad lag today? Or is this something that is just exclusive to my device at the moment? Because, yeah, I just cannot navigate down, like, anything without just the game lagging and freezing. I'm not too sure if it's... You can visually see how bad it is right now. But it's just terrible, man. It's just absolutely appalling. Mudu says, "Seeing I got Taskmaster as my first 5-star champion. The problem with Taskmaster as your first 5-star is he's a really good champion to get, but you need to have him awakened to get some really, really good value out of the dude. So, yeah, man, initially off the bat, he's not going to be, like, super, super great. Oh, trying to scroll down, man, is, like, the biggest pain in the ass. This is it's literally unplayable now. Like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of my roster, man. Ugh. Should I just... It's a bit too late to sort out. Okay, let's just go maxed out 3 stars. Grab a couple of lads in here. Get also Dr. Octopus. And we're good to go. Do I plan to go to the US? How you mirror game? Remember me? Are you Constantine, the, what was it? The gentleman that was at the San Francisco MCOC meetup? If so, I do. If I got plans to go to the US, I do in October. I'm going to be going to New York Comic Con. And how do I mirror the game? Reflector 2, my friend. Reflector 2. Anybody else getting the laggy lag? A few people are. Few people are, man. I'm seeing it. Not too many people, though. Is there... Can you type in chat right now if you're having lag, or whether or not you're completely, like, lag-free at the moment? So, yeah. I think it's only Europe for lagging in the Wheel of Death. Might be. I'm not getting the Wheel of Death. It's just like the insane lag going through like different interfaces and stuff. It's so annoying, man. AC, another question. Should I put 56 stones into my 4-star Wolverine? Or awaken my Iceman and dump it all in there? I would say the 6 stones are probably better invested in Wolverine. I mean, the best mutant character to get them in is like 50 levels in Archangel, if you don't already have that character. But Wolverine's really, really good as well if you're using him for the regeneration. So yeah, Iceman, you know, the levels don't really help out Iceman too much. It's just a bit more damage on the Cold Snap, which isn't a huge thing, whereas getting significantly more regeneration off Wolverine is. Lag-free? A massive mix in chat for sure. It's been like since the patch a couple of weeks ago. It's been very, very on and off for me. I've had periods where it's just been absolutely insane, and periods where I just haven't noticed it at all. I'm lag-free and I'm in England. Oh, who knows, man? Who knows what it is? It's certainly not my phone as well, because I'm using the iPhone X, unless there is a bug specific to iPhone X's. But it shouldn't be anything to do with the performance of this device, though. Alright, let's smash continue. And see if we can get up to 35k. If this is like, I might just give up. Yeah, it's just not loading at all. And especially, like, bringing up my roster, it's just not liking it. Oh, gosh. Actually, wait, are we sorted now? A little bit painful. This is really painful, man. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here, man. This lag is just way too friggin' annoying going from screen to screen. I can't be asked to do like 10 more rounds on this. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream today. We're going to try and sort out maybe a video or two before I head off for the evening. But anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday. And yeah, next week on the channel, man, we are going to try and smash out some video guides and also... get an Act 5.4 100% live stream done, like a couple more of those on the free-to-play account. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to those as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the live stream today, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. Massive shout out to both Tom Morell and also Champion Nova for some fat off super chats today. Really do appreciate the support and also competition for the blubberiest whale of the day. Also shout out to Tony as well and Constantine, and Rupert, and everybody else that's trucked a super chat my way today. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and have an absolutely fantastic day. And, right, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where we wait at the end of the stream and chat some rubbish for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, a few, seconds while we wait for the stream to catch up. And now we end it, boys.